Let's talk about what went down in Houston, man. ASTROWORLD Festival was this
RIP.
weekend. For those of you that don't know what ASTROWORLD is, it's a music festival hosted by the musician Travis Scott. It's based in Houston, which is his hometown. He had I think his headliners were Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby. Who else was there?
Drake
Bad
Bad Bunny was gonna be there.
Yeah, so it's a star-studded lineup. It's the event to go to. The last couple of years has been wild, and it's like on like a mini Coachella type of thing. Like people really enjoy it and seem to like the vibes, whatever. But this year, unfortunately, there was loss of life at the concert. 8 people died. 8 people died. 35 people were taken to the hospital. 15 people are still in the hospital, and 18 of the 35 are all people under the age of 18.
There was like a 10-year-old in that mix.
The people that died, I think the number was like a 10-year-old that died. It was a 14-year-old, an 18-year-old, 2 23-year-olds, like a 27-year-old, and then like the last person, I don't think they knew their age or whatever.
That's crazy, yeah.
But
it's so sad because that 10-year-old's like parents debated for a while letting them go.
Yeah.
And then they're probably like, no, mom, like it'll be fine. Look, it's not that crazy. And they're finally like, all right, fine, you can go. And then look.
That's crazy.
lost your kid at a concert, bro. And so
and it was from like various things, right?
Yeah. So there's the police commissioner or the chief of Houston, he came out and he did a press conference yesterday. So some of the people were trampled. Mm-hmm. There's a video of like them like pushing someone through the crowd or whatever, and like people were just getting stepped on and stuff like that, and like person's like leg was broken. You could see them like when they were trying to like get them out, like their leg was like literally facing the other direction and stuff. And then there's reports of a person that was going around in the crowd with a syringe. He was like injecting people with stuff, which is like fucking wicked, bro. So there's a whole bunch of things going on. A whole bunch of people are speculating behind it. Travis Scott, he kind of released like a few press statements, whatever. Some people were like kind of giving him backlash about it because he said it seems forced. Because he was like seeming like he was like trying to make himself cry when he was talking and shit like that, and making his voice like quiver a little bit. But I mean,
I can't stand people.
I don't like. What is the point of fucking like people died? If his camp is willing to reach out and pay for the funerals or whatever case, like you can't ask this man to care about people that he didn't personally know. Those people are invested in his brand.
It's not even about
it's
that.
Like people have the audacity to be like, "Oh, he's making. How do you know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't
nigga?
Expect anything. You don't know him.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Yeah, you guys have
so
no idea.
I can expect something from you because I know you.
Yeah.
I can expect something from Lay because I know you personally.
Mm-hmm.
People want something from someone that they don't even know.
Right.
Like, how do you know how he is as a person? How do you know that's not how he shows emotion?
You have to tread lightly with that because at the end of the day, like those are his fans. Like that's his money maker. So he has to kind of have, like he has to kind of care.
But that's my thing
like,
is the man probably truly cares.
Yeah.
But there's people on the internet like, oh, it's forced. He don't really care. And it's like, wait a minute.
How do you know that?
Did you speak to him? Did he tell you that?
Right.
You're just assuming. And like we learned, like I read about in the four agreements. Mm-hmm. One of the agreements is to never assume. You know the old saying, when you assume, make an ass out of you and me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And people really just go around assuming and come to conclusions off of and things. It's like, bro, you really don't know. Like as a human being, how would you feel in that situation if you were throwing this big concert on, you worked so hard for it, and now things that are out of your control cause 8 people to die, and guess what? As the leader of this event, you're getting all the blame for it. But how would you handle that situation?
And it's all narrative too, because you've seen people like, oh, he should have stopped the concert. Like, I don't know why he kept performing. And then multiple videos came out of him stopping the music because he's on stage performing. It's a very common thing at a concert. I've been at a concerts before and I've seen it.
Many
people pass out at concerts
all the time.
So to see someone sprawled out on the floor, I'm performing. My mind is not immediately going to that person's
people
dead.
Are dying. Yeah.
It's clear the way. Let security get to that person so they can help. Does someone come like he has an earpiece? No one's like, yo, Trav, a person just died. So like, I'm pretty sure if he knew immediately, yo, someone just died at my concert, I'm gonna stop the music. Mm-hmm. But he stopped the music periodically. He was checking up on people, whatever, to the best of his ability. And it's like, you were saying it before. It's like, a venue like that, bro, you can't hear. Like
you can't hear a thing, bro.
Like, bro, I think there was 55,000 tickets that were sold.
Jesus.
Bro, when you're on, people don't even know this too. And I've heard many speakers talk about it. I know later you're talking about public speaking. I've heard many speakers say this, that because of all the lights on the stage are set up so you can see them. It's not set up so they can see you.
No.
So, no. The speaker is saying from when he's on stage, he can't see the crowd because of how the lights are, but the crowd can see him very clearly. Yeah, so it's set up so the crowd can see the speaker. It's not set up so the speaker can see the crowd. So sometimes, depending on the stage and the way the lights crew set it up, I can't even see you guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just blaring.
You know what I mean? So people, I think sometimes people, that's why I talk about assuming. People speak and come to conclusions with such a limited amount of information. And it's like, yo, bro, you guys have to learn, not even just with this Travis Scott thing in life. Like, yo, you like, we're getting to, like, especially adults. Like, you have to know, like, bro, the world doesn't work that way. Like, you don't understand what's going through this man's mind because you've never been in a situation or never in your life had to deal with a situation. This is crazy. To be the leader of this and have to fix it all.
Right.
Crazy. He's not even worried about you. He's worried about the families. Like Roddy Rich, I'm giving the money to the families. Like, forget what the people are saying. You guys don't know. To say we don't care is just stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are on internet tweeting, and I'm actually trying to take care of these families. Reach out, find out who was hurt. The sheriff is trying to figure out what happened. Meanwhile, you're judging from the sidelines. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Like, how long are you gonna keep doing that for? And you make these people's lives and jobs even harder now.
Right.
Because now they got to deal with the public's opinion, an ignorant opinion most of the time. And now I got to make the decision right and deal with your ignorant opinions. Like, Jesus Christ.
Action is harder than opinion, so opinion will always come first.
Yeah, was the Man in the Arena quote by Theodore Roosevelt? Like, the man in the arena never listen to the outside crowd, only take the opinions of those who are actually in the arena with you. Is the summary of the quote, but it's longer than that, you know.
But yeah, bro, like people always gonna do that. People always gonna speculate. You start seeing freaking conspiracy theories. I'm like, bro, people just died yesterday, and y'all already found time to make a 10-minute video about how this was sacrificial. Look at the tickets.
Yeah, I saw one where it felt like we were like in hell, man, like going off like that.
Bro, first off,
why people started stampeding?
It's a Travis concert.
Yeah,
it was just
okay.
It's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I went to
the video of the doors opening up is ridiculous.
I was at Summer Jam when Travis Scott wasn't too popular. Yeah, he was just growing up popular, and he was on the Summer Festival stage, and his fans did the same exact thing. They pushed the whole Hot 97 crews, security out the way, knocked down all the gates, and was like this far. Like, see, this is the stage. They were standing right there. They literally pushed all security out the way, all gates out the way, moved everybody, and
Like the heavy metal kind of like
that type of energy. And bro,
But that's where all this it was a mosh pit.
you know, I really like, yeah. So the only difference is mosh pits with 1,000 people isn't the same of someone like Travis Scott, number one selling artist in the world, who gets 60,000 people to mosh pit. That's like when I was in that, bro, at the Summer Jam concert, I walked up a little bit and I was like, nah, and I walked out. I got time for this.
Hell no, bro.
But not to laugh. We shouldn't laugh right now. That was different. I was isolated, but that didn't feel right. But bro, you gotta. I don't know. It's just a tough situation,
bro. It's just like I said, it's a tragic situation.
Yeah.
You know, definitely prayers go out to the families and the lives lost.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And people will, instead of just like, and I'm not even gonna say trying to figure out what you can do, because not everybody's gonna, you know, try to participate in whatever the case may be. But it's like, why is the first thing that like coming out of the situation is your opinion on what happened or how they could have prevented this? And like, I've looked at the stuff and I'm just like, oh, like this is crazy. I just want to gain more information on what it's gonna do.
What happened.
I've thought about, like Jay said before, like, what does this mean for his brand, and like, this how is it, like, it's kind of like, you know,
serious,
yeah, bro, like, so
not a joke.
And I'm not saying that the loss of life isn't important, but the fact that you're making speculations instead of just talking about what you know happened.
Bro, I had someone.
Concert happened, people died.
Bro, I had someone in a group chat. I told him I was gonna pray for him. Someone in the group chat was like, "Yo, Travis is a terrible person. People were dying on stage, and he kept singing. He was harmonizing the deaf bodies." I was like, "Yo, bro, you're just saying that. You actually have no idea. You watched one." He sent me the video. I said, "Bro, you watched one 30-second video and came to a conclusion about an entire event."
Literally,
I was like, "Yo, bro, you need to, like, on a serious note, you have to stop doing that for your life." You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, "Nah, you don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna pray for you."
That's a funny ass response. I'm gonna pray for you.
I'm gonna pray for you because I
Stand
know,
this nigga Chris, yo.
I know what that does for his life. Like,
what?
I know what that does for his life. Him
So-
being able to think, like the fact that he has those beliefs
I'd
and
rather
thinks that way.
someone
Pray for
just
you,
punch
baby.
me in the face than say I'm a pray for
Pray
you.
for
Just knock me the fuck out. Don't say that. Yeah, that's like the nicest,
you're
nicest way to say
you're
fuck you.
speaking facts though.